is for 1 month as a student living in Kyoto. I figured this would be helpful for anyone who's thinking of coming to Japan. So I'm going to cover my visa, rent and utilities, my phone plan, groceries and household items, transportation and health insurance. So I'm studying Japanese at a language school, which means I'm here on a student visa. My rent and utilities are all included in one flat monthly payment. So for rent, maintenance, electricity, water, gas, and Wi-Fi, I pay a flat total rate of 77,000 yen, which is about 87,000 Jamaican or 570 US dollars. If you're living in a dorm or share house, chances are your rent is going to be lower than mine because I live in an apartment by myself, but that really depends on which share house or which dorm, because I have heard of people living in dorms and then moving out to an apartment, but the apartment and the dorm had the same rent. And I also know people now living in share houses who pay roughly the same rent that I pay in this apartment. My phone plan is with mobile. It's a SoftBank plan. It's 3,000 yen, which is about 3,400 Jamaican dollars or 22 US dollars. That includes cellular and data. And although I don't remember just how much data it is, I do know that I have never gone over the amount of data that the plan includes. And that is considering that I use Google Maps almost every time I leave my apartment. And as for the Wi-Fi at school, in the 4 months I've been here, I've only been able to connect to that Wi-Fi one day. So I'm also on data the entire time I'm at school. My data has never finished. For groceries and household items, I spend about 37,000 yen per month, which is about 42,000 Jamaican dollars or 275 US dollars. That includes groceries, so food items, as well as just general necessities like laundry detergent, toilet paper, toothpaste, stuff like that. Also, my groceries expense not only includes me going to buy groceries, but it includes the things I order online that I find difficult to get in Kyoto. Any order I make from sites like iHerb and Amazon that could be categorized under groceries or household items, I'm including that in this grocery expense. After a while, there will be some household items that I'm not buying because as I'm settling in, there are a lot of new purchases that I'm making that are not things I'll ever have to buy again and definitely won't have to buy monthly. I have another video that goes into detail for my grocery expense, so you can check that out as well. For transportation, I spend about 5,000 yen, which is about 5,700 Jamaican dollars or 37 US dollars. I only walk and take the bus. I don't drive. I very rarely have to take a train, and I don't ride a bicycle. I would normally walk to school and walk back home, but because it's so hot now, I take the bus to school and walk back home. I take the bus to school because I don't want to arrive at school like dying and worn out, but I walk home because I don't really mind sweating if I'm just going home to bathe anyway. The bus here is 230 yen per ride. I don't do much traveling and sightseeing, so that's pretty much not an expense for me. It wouldn't be a part of my normal monthly budget. And also, as summer ends and the weather gets cooler, I think I'll be walking more and taking the bus less, which will also bring down transportation costs. For health insurance, I pay 1,900 yen per month, which is about 2,150 Jamaican dollars or 14 US dollars. Normally, pension would be a monthly payment, but as a student. You can fill out a form that exempts you from pension, and I did that so I don't have to pay pension. The reason this excludes school fee is because before I left Jamaica, I paid for 6 months of school and it doesn't contribute to my monthly expenses. And those would pretty much be my normal expenses for 1 month. And that comes up to 123,900 yen, which is about 140,000 Jamaican dollars or 920 US dollars. I haven't been in Japan long enough to be able to tell if that is high for living in Kyoto, but I definitely think I can bring that number down. It is my personal aim, and all of this is based on the month of July, when I'm here for a longer time as I figure things out more, and if anything changes, I'll probably do an updated version of this video. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. Please like, comment, and subscribe